So if you can just bear with me for a moment. My name is Mary Rose Stafford. I'm a member of the Foundation Board on the Transatlantic Cable. I work in the Institute of Technology here in Tralee. I'm delighted that first of all tonight we're going to launch Micheál's book, and I'm now going to call on former Ambassador Kevin O'Malley. We're delighted to have you here to launch the book for us tonight. So Kevin, hand over to you, please.
Tána Áras vet and shouldn't you, Isinner Mordimsa Laird live in you. I am delighted to be here this evening to be able to reintroduce to all of you folks Micheál Leon and to launch his wonderful book on the voices of Valentia. I've had a chance to go through the book and actually read most of it, which is unusual, I'm told, for a book launch in Ireland. But it is a treasure because it is a book that could only be written or compiled by a native son. This could only be put together by someone who's lived and sweated and smiled and cried on this beautiful island. And it is a tribute to Micheál that he was able to compile all of these articles, all of the poems, to gather all of the beautiful pictures that I hope I can say as a stranger captures the beauty and the spirit of this very, very special place. Everything is in here, from the Knights of Kerry to the Slate Factory to the Observatory. We see Micheál's devotion to the GAA. We see his, which, if I can add a footnote, as someone who had a chance, not being Irish, but to live here for several years, a very, very powerful glue that speaks so strongly of the Irish spirit. The GAA, I intend to get to a match Sunday. I'm going to the match Sunday. I've spent many nice Sundays in Croke Park, learning about hurling and Irish football, and to see Micheál's devotion to the GAA through all these years, and then see that reflected in the book was really fun. As most of you know, this is a compilation of articles from a magazine. This is the 7th edition of the 6. There were 6 previous magazines, and this is the updated and in the updated version in which many articles which had been not seen for years have been put together, which really capture the island. So, Micheál, as you know, is the chair of the Valentia Island Development Limited, and he's also the director of the Transatlantic Cable Foundation. It is an honor to be here with him tonight, and I don't know if I throw holy water I'm not sure exactly how this happens in Ireland, if one throws holy water on the book or not, but could we consider this book, The Voices of Valentia, to be officially launched?
Gurv Míle Maith, Kevin. I now call on Micheál Leon, the man himself, to say a few words.
My stay at the mic will be very brief. Ministers, ladies and gentlemen, Acharda Galéir. I would like to welcome you all here this evening to the Royal Hotel for the launch of t-Oileánach, the Voices of Valentia. Fáilte Feherov Galéir. I want to say a special word of thanks to the former United States Ambassador of Ireland, Mr. Kevin O'Malley, for performing the honours here and for his wonderful and kind words here this evening. Gurv Míle Maith. I would also like to thank Kerry Group for their support for this publication. Mr. Frank Hayes had planned to be here in person, but unfortunately had to cancel because of other commitments. But John Griffin and myself did meet up with him yesterday morning at Kerry Group headquarters, and he was delighted with the publication. Speaking of John Griffin, I would like to acknowledge the tremendous help, guidance and encouragement I received from him with this publication. Indeed, it was John who pointed me in the direction of Denison Design of Kenmare to design the book. And I think everybody who has seen the publication is delighted with the quality of the layout, the design and the print. It is indeed a beautiful publication. For this, I'm indebted to Tessa Denison, and she is here with us this evening, and give her a big boule of bus. You're down here. Thanks, Tessa. I would also like to thank our proofreader, Angela Graven. Unfortunately, Angela was to be here this evening, but she has friends over from New York, because Angela and her family have just moved from New York to settle in Valentia. So give them a good, hearty Valentia Céad Míle Fáilte. I'd like to say a special word of thanks also to Alan Landers, the photographer, for the aerial picture on the front cover. And I think it sets off the book very nicely, and for other photos also that we use in the book. And Alan is here tonight. So thank you, Alan, for that. I'd also like to thank the other photographers whose pictures we used throughout the publication, and indeed everybody who supplied old photos, etc., for the magazine. It is, I think, these pictures that give character to the book. Valentia Island is blessed with many writers of repute. Indeed, it is claimed to be the most prolific island off the Irish coast. Few could ever compare with Liam McGowan, Umbrahar Pather, equally at home in English or in Irish. Owen McCroghan had a beautiful style. Nellie O'Cleary and Daphne Porchin Mould wrote their own books on the island. Joseph Lynch continues to research the island's heritage, and at this stage I would like to wish him a speedy recovery, as he is in hospital at the moment in Dublin. There are many more. I'd like to thank them all, everybody who contributed towards the magazine. All the stories that are there, you know, from different writers, and they're all encapsulated here on t-Oileánach. Finally, thanks to anybody who helped in any way with this publication. The book is on sale tonight, down at the door at €40 a copy. So get your copy. Thank you very much, and enjoy the evening. Thank you. Thanks,